What's going on, everyone? Today we're going to build up this responsive maneuver from scratch, and also I will give you the source code if you watch this complete video. Before diving into the main video, make sure that you subscribe my channel and also like my video. So let me tell you like the overview what is there. So let me go to inspect. This is in the the desktop version, and if someone come into the tablet version, they will get something like, and if they come on a mobile phone, they will see something like, and if someone click on this, then they will see something like. I know this gonna not like something fancy something, it's really simple and really easy. For making things, what you need, first of all, you have to create a folder and you have to create 3 files. One is like index.html, script.js, and style.css. You can put different name, but we need HTML, JS, and CSS file. So then you have to open it on your Visual Code Studio, and when you open it, then we have to just put this thing like, I don't know the name of this word, just put it down, then you will get everything. Let me tell you again. Shift, and then if you see your keyboard 1, then just put it, then you will get like emit this option, just enter, then you will get this file like HTML file. You would have to write from scratch. Okay, so now I have to just link my CSS, and I will link it, and you can change. If you put different name, change the href, put the different name, okay, in here, because this is the location. All right. So for first will be like a header tag, and then I need a container, and then I need a row, then I need another default logo, so it's gonna logo, and I need an anchor tag, and then hash, then I will type logo this word, and in header I have to put the another name. It's gonna like in a class, it's gonna header, and we have to take another div, or since we're going to create maneuver, so we can take nav. So this is gonna nav, and we need eval and li, and inside the li we'll take anchor tag, and we have to put the name. The first one, it's gonna be home, and we have to create multiple, like some different. So the second one, what is the name? Second one, we can say about, then it's gonna be services, then we can make testimonial. The last one, it's gonna contact. So I create this thing, and let's see the preview. I click mouse right button and open in live server, and then we can see where I get something like. So it's gonna be very cool. Now let's go back the style.css, and we have to put star and type margin 0, padding 0, and box. Okay, so box sizing, like the box sizing, I think box sizing, border box. All right, so now we have to go the body. In body we are going to take the fonts family, it's gonna sans serif, and also we have to put the different background color. Yes, we need this. So let's go back. Okay, so let's go back the website. So if you come in this menu -md-as-usual.netlify.app, this website, you will see the preview on that, and if you wanna need the the source code, then you can easily copy. Okay, in end of the video I will tell you like how we can copy the source code if you need it. Okay, I will show you how we can do it, so don't worry about this. Now what's the video? Okay, so I changed the background color now, and it's just now changed, and now we have to work. So in here, if you see split button, I think it's gonna, I don't know, split or something like other. Okay, so it's gonna split. Okay, so really cool. So I just put it split, and then I get 2 boxes. In one side I will type HTML, and on that type I will type the CSS code. So in here, okay, so first of all I had to put the container, so copy the container class name, just copy it and just put down, and put weight. It's gonna, how much weight? Okay, so in weight I think we need max weight, and we have to type 1. Okay, like this one, and we have to put the margin, it's gonna auto. So if you not understand why we're just going to take this, then let me put in a background color, it's gonna red, then you will understand what is for what. So if I mute or if I comment the margin, then as you can see we get something like this. And now if I uncomment margin auto, then you will see like we get everything is middle. So it's kind of really cool. And now I hope you understand why we just use the margin auto. So now let's move on the raw one, and we need another thing, it's called display flex. We'll get, you know, when you just put display flex we get something like, but nothing's gonna happen, but it's okay when you just put the wrap. So let's put wrap, and also justify content space between, because in here we have three options: around, evenly and around. So we need just a between like this one, and we need another things like a line item, it's gonna center. So let's go back the website and let's see. All right, so we get something like, and now we have to change the logo, like the font size and color, and the menu also. Oh, okay. So first of all, let's work on menu, sorry, the logo. So put the logo, and if you see the logo, it's gonna include in A. So first of all, we have to move the text decoration, it's gonna text decoration into none, and the font size, it will be, I don't know how much we need, okay, 35 pixel, and the color, it will be like the white color. And let's see what we get. Okay, it's really looking cool. And let's move on to like our nav. So since we have to put in a class name, it's gonna nav, so then we can easily select, you know. So let's put the class name nav, then ULLI, and into A. Okay, so in A we are going to text decoration none, and we have to put the color into white. And what we need, okay, so we have to copy the same color code here, and in ALI we just have to list, you know, inline. So just put inline, and let's see what's gonna happen. Okay, nothing happened. Oh, okay, it's gonna happen. Okay, it's happened something. So we are getting something, it's massive chance, something like, but it's gonna happen for making display inline. If you comment this line, and if you see the preview on browser, I hope you will understand, and it makes sense. Okay, so now let's put something, it's a 15 pixel, the margin left, and let's see the preview. Yeah, it's gonna really cool, but if we can add something on that, it's gonna be very okay, very good, because now it's, if you see in a container, it just, you know, close, but it's okay. In later, if we need, we can work on that. But I really think that we need a little bit padding. So in padding we need 0 in top and bottom, and left hand side we need 15 pixel. Yeah, it's now changed. So let's remove the background color. I hope you understand how the container work, and I hope you understand. Okay, so now we get something, but it's not visible. I think it's not visible because in header we was not put anything. So let's put, you know, header background. Let's call the header and just put the background color. So background color, it's gonna be black. I think the black will be okay. So when we put black, what do we get? Yeah, it's good now, but we have to put in a padding top to bottom. So we can take 15 pixel and top to bottom, and left hand side will be 0. So now it's kind of very good, but it's kind of very good for desktop. Okay, but when it is going to come in a mobile version, it's not really good. It's not responsive. It's really broken on that. Okay, let's work on the responsive work. So we have to put in a button in the middle, like if you see here the logo div and here are the nav. So we have to put in a button in the middle. So we have inside of the button, we'll take a span, and we have to put the class, it's gonna like nav toggle, and we have to tell that, you know, in here that this type it's gonna button, because, you know, when I just practicing, I was make mistake that I was not type this type button, and I was see like, oh my god, it's gonna not work. Where is this make mistake? Then I realized that, oh, I just make mistake on here. I was not type the button. So make sure that you type button. Alright, so now we have to do a style, but now we are getting this button and that, but it's not clear. We get something, it's really round, but it's really small. So let's start working on that. So it's gonna button, and its name is nav toggler. So let's put the class name and also put the background color. It's gonna white, and let's put in a width and height. So width will be 44 pixel and height it will be 32 pixel. And let's see how it's look. Yeah, we get something. It's really good, but you know what, we need another thing. It's gonna focus. If you see carefully in our demo that I show you before, you're just getting something like a box shadow. Like if someone click, it's just like we're getting something bright. So we have to put this. So it's called the focus. So now we have to add the box shadow. So basically this one that I show you now. So let's put 15 pixel, and it will be RGBA first bracket, and 255 then 0.6. And let's see the preview how it's look now. Yep, yeah, it's really cool now. It's really cool. When I click on that, wow, it's really good. So now let's work on this pen. So copy the same class name from here and just paste, and let's work on this pen. So in span we just need a height. It's gonna 2 pixel, and the width it will be like 20 pixel, and also we need the background color. What we need the background color? We need the black. Okay, so normally we're using black, so we can use black. So I just put black. It's a hash triple tree. It's make like that black. So its meaning is black. But now still we are not getting it. We are not getting to see anything. So make it display block. I think you will get it. Yep, we are getting it. So make it center. We will use margin auto. Yes, now we are getting it, and it's now in center. Now we have to put this type of same center in before and after. Then we'll get the tree, and it will look like the same. Now as you can see, it's a tree, so we'll get the tree. We'll get the same thing in the tree. Okay. So if you not understand, let me show you the preview. I think then you will understand. So in this pen we need after, and also we need before. So make it copy. Make it a duplicate your line, so you don't have to copy. Like you can type like shift alter then upper arrow, then you will duplicate the line. Okay, so let's make it before and put second bracket. Now what do you do, since we're going to using after and before, we need to make it position. So it's a position will be relative because this is the main one. Okay, so we're going to, this is the main one, that's why we have to put like the position, it will be relative, then it's called absolute. And the content, no content is there, that's why we put this. And we have to put the height and width. So height and width it will be 100%, so 100%. And if you see the top, we are going to put 0, on left we are going to put 0. And let's see what you're getting. I think we're getting it, but we're not going to see it. So we have to put something more. Like we have to put something, it's called transform, I think. Sorry, it's called transform. So it's gonna translate Y, and it's gonna -6 pixel. And let's see how it looks like. Alright, so we are not getting to see anything. So let's make it 2 after and before, and it's gonna plus. Alright, so let's see, but we are not getting to see anything. Let's see what we make mistake. Alright, so we just make mistake that was not put anything like the background color. I think was not anything now. I understand, because when I just trying to see that, like, oh my god, why is this make mistake, why it's gonna not work, then I see the code and I realized that, oh my god, I was not the background color, that's why we're not understand, oh my god, what I put here. So now it's coming, and as you can see, we are getting the preview. I don't know you can see it or not, but it's work as well, but you know, the box shadow, it's not much. So if you want to put something, let's see how you just put in there. So let's go to inspect it, and this max shadow, and how much, I don't know how much shadow we just put at that, but it's okay. You can increase the, increase the amount. I don't know, you can increase it. And if you see now, like this one that I'm making, it's really blur. So let's go back, and in here I think, okay, so if you see here, let's put this, let's call it this one, making this. So let's move into white, and let's see what it will look like. Yeah, in white it's really look like bright. Yeah, it's good, but you can put the different one that we put previously. This one, it was really good. I think we cannot say that it's bad. We can say like it's gonna be very good, like 8. Let's see how it's look like. Yeah, it's gonna perfect now. Okay, so now let's move on the how I say responsive one, because every single time we're getting this, there's a toggler one, so we have to work on the responsive, because we don't wanna show every time, so let's put media. So this is okay, so we don't need anything comment on that, so directly I'm putting, so it's gonna media, and first skin, then max with width with width, then it's gonna 992 pixel. And then okay, so first I have to disable this one, so display, it's gonna be none, and I wanna just show only on this time. So let's put on this. That means normally it's gonna block, normally it's gonna none, normally it's not will be showing everywhere, but when we just put it down, like when the screen size will become within 992, that it will be visible, but normally it's not coming. As you can see, it's not coming, but when you get, if you see here at the top, when you get this screen size, we are getting this, it's gonna visible. I hope you understand. And now we have to work on the nav. So let's type the nav, and for the nav I wanna put a width and be 100%, and the max height it's gonna be 0, and the padding it will be 0, and what do you need more? And okay, so let's see what you see now. Okay, so now it's gonna really cool, and now it's gonna work easily, and we get something like, so we have to make overflow hidden. So make overflow hidden, and then we'll get something like, and now it's really clear, and but when you just come into laptop screen, then it can easily visible, and when you just come within 992 pixel, under 992 pixel, we are getting this toggler. So it's really cool, and we have to add another thing like its visibility. It's gonna now it's hidden. Normally it's gonna hidden visibility, but .nav .open, it's the visibility, it will be what is the visible. Okay, so now it's gonna visible. Okay, so now we are not doing anything. If need anything later, we'll do. Okay, so now I'm not going to do anything. Let's work on a script file. So first what to do, we have to just call the nav toggler. So first of all, I have to copy the class name, and I just go back again here, and let's type what we type. Okay, so we had to have the constant then we have to put in a name, so nav toggler. Okay, not toggler, toggler. And then we have to call the document. Okay, it's not really doc, it's gonna document. And then query selector, and then we have to put the class name. So this is the class name. So in here we just, we just call the class name, and we just reserve it into nav toggler on this. Okay, so now let's go to the end of the line. So it's gonna call nav toggler and that event listener, and the event listener, what will do, like when someone click. Okay, so when someone click, it just run a function. So what is the function name? We can put it's gonna nav toggle, it's gonna be the name, and let's copy and let's put a function, then put the name and the first bracket and curly bracket, and inside of this we can type. So first of all, we'll make sure that it's gonna work. So let's type console, because that's const. So let's type console.log, and let's put like a little bit high. Now let's see it's gonna work or not. And let's go back the file. I just click on OK, and let's go to the console file, and let's click on OK, but nothing happened. So if you can remember that it was not put or was not linked our script file in index.html file. So let's type script. So we have to type script and asterisk, then put like this script.js. Like, okay, so we just link this now, the script.js file with our HTML file. And now if we're going back to file, like the previous website, and go to the menu bar, and now we're getting the high in console log. So it's really cool, and it's gonna work. The code, it's gonna work. So we can continue, right? So now what do you need? So we have, when we'll click, it will be like the visible, it's not visibly hidden, but it will be visible when it will click. So where is it? So it's gonna available on nav. So we have to take the same thing. Let's take constant and put nav and call it document dot query selector, and put nav. Okay, so now we're calling nav and put it like only this constant nav. So now we can call anytime. So it's gonna be class list, then toggle. So it's gonna be toggle and first bracket into open, but within this bracket. Alright, so it's gonna work now. And now we have to write a if else condition dot class list dot contains open. It's contain open, so it's with first bracket, not like the normal first bracket, and then we have to write something. So it's gonna nav, and it's gonna style style dot, it's gonna max height, I think max height, I don't know, I'm just typing something really true or really good or not. Okay, so now the nav and scroll height, I think, so it's gonna call scroll height plus with pixel. Alright, so we don't need this, and this is the if condition, and we have to put the else condition as well. So in the else condition, it will be like the nav and remove attribute the style, just remove the style. Alright, so let's go back the code and let's see it's gonna work or not. Yeah, we are getting something now, it's gonna work, I think, but we are not getting really something, we are not getting to see anything. So why you are not getting to see anything? Because if you see here, we has not put anything in nav class. So let's put something. in nav ul we need to put a padding, so it's gonna 12 pixel and 15 pixel, and we have to put like the margin top, it will be like 12 pixel, and we need a border top, so it's gonna vary, like it's make something that, yeah, it's having a divider. So border top, it's gonna 1 pixel solid. Every time, since we are going to use white color, so I use white. And now, okay, so let's see what we are getting here. Normally we're not getting anything else, but we can put another thing. So let's put here nav.uli display block, display block, and margin is margin will be 0. Let's see what happened now. I think, I don't know, I was making anything wrong or not, but I have to check it that. Yeah, but let's see, we cannot see anything. Let's see. Okay, so everything's gonna work if you see carefully, but we cannot see anything. Let's go back, and it's gonna in you know, if it's a computer, it's gonna really cool, but when it's just coming the, you know, the number one, it's not working. It's not really visible, I think. So let's go back to this and let's put some transition, will be all, and 0.5 is and easy, and let's go back. It's gonna be visible some the time, but now it's not visible. I don't know why. I think I was put something wrong somewhere, so it's gonna very good. Nav, I don't know, let's put the color is white, but in really it's not working. Okay, let's see. Okay, let's try to do, okay, let's try to find out the, you know, how I was really put where we just make the mistake. First of all, it's gonna work, but second time it's not really coming. Why just make mistake? Let's open the thing, it's there. It's really cool. Let's go to mobile version. We get something, but it's not really visible. But why? Okay, so I just comment this, still nothing we get. So let's uncomment, and I think we forget to put the color in here, so I don't know where. I had to first of all, okay, so in logo it's the A. Okay, so the toggler, the background color, so every time is white. Okay, so the toggler, so let me find out the problem where I just make mistake, then I'm just showing you. Alright, so I was just you know, just uncomment this line, and I'll also change the background color. Let me put down the back one, the black one, because I'm just checking out like where I just make the mistake and where I just getting this. So now it's really makes sense and it's gonna work. So let's put a little bit padding on that, and if you see carefully in here, we are seeing the line and where we're just going to make changes. So let's put in a padding in top and the bottom 10 pixel, and in left and right it's gonna 0. So in the top 10 pixel is really high. We don't really need the top like 10, but we can put 8 pixel. And let's go to the 94 number line. Okay, so let's go to 94 and just put it down. So let's reload, and then we can see what we see. Let's reload the page, let's click on that, and we are getting the same thing, and it's really cool now, and it's really, you know, looking beautiful. And I hope guys now you understand, and it's now makes sense. And I don't know how I have to change now, but now everything's gonna perfect, and okay, it's gonna very good. Okay, so if you really think that like this gonna helpful and you really, you know, just save your time, then please click on the subscribe button and like button, and if you want to help me, then I already link the Patreon in my description. If you want, then you can help me. Okay, so now let me tell you like how you can find out the source code. So I will give you the link, like the website link, on the video description. So if you come on the website, then you will see something like, so you have to click mouse right button and you have to click on here the view page source button. Then you will redirect on this page. Basically this is the HTML code, and if you click on here the style.css file, then it just redirect into another tab, and in here you will see all the CSS code that I was right. And also in here like the script.js, that means all this JavaScript code. If you click on that, you will see everything. So if you want to follow this video, I hope you can make something like this. And if you don't have time, so if you just need the source code, then you can make something like this. So this for today. Thank you so much, and please make sure you already subscribe my channel. Okay, thank you.